Okay, welcome to another episode of CAS Minute. Today, we're going to talk about the Challenger Sale. So, this is a two-part series, with this part going over what is the Challenger Sale and what are the core tenets. And in the next episode, we'll walk through how to apply this to your CAS practice. So, the Challenger Sale is a sales methodology. It emphasizes teaching, customization, and then really taking control of the customer conversation. This is in contrast to a traditional relationship building based approach where it takes a lot more time and you have to establish trust over a series of conversations. So, in thinking about the Challenger Sale, there's a few things to hone in on. 5 different ways that you can implement and utilize the Challenger Sale. First, because we're in a practice that requires deep expertise, we are in a position to teach and educate our prospects for differentiation. So we've got a unique perspective to change the way that our prospects think about how to meet their needs and challenges in the area that we're talking to them about. So we can discuss with them new possibilities, new solutions that they haven't considered before. Maybe they've got a really narrow mindset on how to accomplish accounting really well for their company and just haven't thought differently about how to accomplish the current issue state in order to meet their goals. The second way that we can start to implement a Challenger Sale is to tailor for resonance. So you want to customize your message that ultimately will resonate better to the specific needs and challenges that this prospect is facing. So we have the ability to take our expertise to educate our clients on how to think differently about it and then tailor it to their situation. The more that we're capable of tailoring a message that really resonates with the client, it allows them to better understand how to apply your trade to their situation and their industry, thus making your insights a little bit more relevant and compelling. The third element of the Challenger Sale is taking control. So a big part of this is confidence, helping lead these prospects through the decision-making process, and then helping them overcome their initial objections to your situation. One element in this is just being comfortable with tension, being assertive in your communication, because ultimately you want to drive towards a beneficial outcome for both you and the prospect, ideally. But you've got to be really comfortable with that tension, because sometimes when you go through the element of educating prospects, tailoring it for their industry, there's going to be some pushback on how they initially perceived what their needs are. So in order to stay in control of the conversation, you've got to be really comfortable with the pushback that may come with somebody just initially hearing your opinion on things. So the fourth element is, how do you make tension constructive? How do you make it really beneficial for both parties? This is where the Challenger Sale really comes into play, because you cannot shy away from challenging the prospect's assumptions and the status quo. This, I think, is the key in order to really creating that stickiness in conversation right off the bat. So you can establish trust by understanding their industry, understanding their problems, by educating them through your expertise. You can establish yourself as an authoritative individual in the sales process. And then by pushing back on their assumptions, you have to frame it in a way that is beneficial to them in the long run. Use it as motivation to help them consider and implement change. The last element of the Challenger Sale is to develop really great teaching skills. So how do we use stories and examples of similar situations to illustrate the benefits of adopting these recommendations? So you walk through the process of educating, you tailor it, you take control of the opportunity, control of the conversation, you build a little bit of tension, and now you use stories and examples to back it up. So this could go through the process of talking through a situation that you've been through before, that you've helped a client through already, and then creating a sense of urgency of, we need to implement this solution right now, or else X, Y, or Z may happen. So this is the part of the conversation where you really need to clearly articulate the value and ROI of your services in addressing those specific pain points that you've already alluded to in steps 1 through 4. So there's an overview of the Challenger Sale. Next, we're going to talk about how to apply that to your CAS practice. Till next time.